We looked at Deer Avenger 1 and decided that while the game is funny, it does not hold up as a game, and the only reason it gained a spot in our archive is because of the sequels. Now, can the sequels themselves hold up without that crutch of being part of a series of games? Well, today we are going to see if Deer Avenger 2 can do just that. My name is Espeon, and today we are going to judge the game Deer Avenger 2. Simon and Shitzer and Hypnotist are at it again, boys, with the second installment of this weird 90s parody series. Now, unlike Deer Avenger 1, it would appear that Deer Avenger 2 actually has a story. The story plays out through the scope of a hunting rifle. How ironic. It pans through the woods until you see a doe just minding its own business. Man, isn't nature beautiful.
Oh yeah, looks like I might get a little whitetail tonight.
There's our lad, boys! There he is! Bambo is back and he has his eyes set on that doe.
Oh yeah.
Ah yes, the sound of a Ford truck with a bunch of drunk idiot rednecks driving recklessly. Man, it reminds me of home. Now, here's the plot and why Bambo is hunting hunters this time around.
Look out, baby! It's showtime.
These bastards ran over his one-night stand and now he's been blue-balled and is gonna get vengeance on these hunters. Yeah, you can't really make this shit up. Now, with the intro and the main part of the story ingrained into your brains, let's look at this game and see what shit Bambo is gonna get us into this time around. But before we begin looking at the guns and the areas and the gentlemen, Bambo has a PSA to those just playing the game.
Welcome. Before we begin, there are a few issues we feel compelled to raise. First of all, please rest assured that no cartoon characters were harmed in the making of Deer Avenger 2. Although it appears that various characters die, or more correctly are tranquilized with very powerful animal tranquilizers, this is not the case. In truth, these characters are acting. This is a game, remember. Secondly, some of you out there might feel that our main character is unjustly taking up arms against his enemies. While we don't condone such behavior by Deer in real life, we want you to understand his motivation. After all, none of this would have happened if he had just been left alone to have his good time on a Saturday night. That's all, just a little fluff in time for mating season. The next thing you know, bam! Doe everywhere! And the stomach-churning echo of an obnoxious yahoo ringing through the air, reminding him of every orange-clad shotgun-toting hunter he had ever run from in his life. And there he was, left alone on the side of the road, with nothing but the limp body of the doe he loved, and the thought that the last thing to enter her mind wasn't him, but a damn headlight, or maybe even a front tire. And not only that, but did you get a look at her? I mean, it's not like I'm into that sort of thing, but she was hot, and I'm just saying, you know, like in a natural one of God's creatures sort of way. She's that kind of way good looking. Anyway, we hope you enjoy Deer Avenger 2 in the lighthearted, what if a deer got a gun and went hunting kind of way we intended it. But in case we accidentally offend some of you, we still want you to feel satisfied with the purchase of this product. Thank you for your patronage.
Alright, now you're probably thinking, is this gonna be like Deer Avenger 1? Well, kind of, yeah. You pick between 3 different weapons as well as 3 different areas like in the first game. But instead of looking for droppings, Bambo just walks into the building like he's the owner of the establishment. Or in one of the areas, the mayor of the suburbs that you are going to be venturing into. So we're going to go ahead and start with this area here called the Swamp Ass Grill. Ah yes, you can smell this place just from the name alone. And it ain't great. Upon picking your area, it provides a short synopsis of the location, the hunter, and the obstacles to overcome.
Yuck, get a load of this stud. I guess that's what happens when cousins marry.
Now you may notice the bottom part, it's providing us with instructions of how to duck, fart, and also has a way to regen health. Now, going by that information, it would appear that there's more to this game than what the first game provided us. So let's go ahead and dive in and see how this game plays. Well, well, well. Already a step up from Deer Avenger 1, that's for sure. And like the information did suggest, we do in fact have a health bar. As well as Bambo just laying seductively on a tree branch with his ass directed directly at you. He's a direct deer, I'll give him that.
Somebody's drinking the profits.
Oh, good lord. Now, a quick disclaimer, I have not touched this game in well over a few decades, so seeing the hunters, are they hunters? I don't really... People, we're just gonna call them people. So seeing the people in this game, seeing the people in this game is gonna throw me off fucking bad. Good God, man. Essentially, like the info explained, I mean tranquilize the hunters in the area until the big bad himself appears and take him out too.
Played your first game. It sucked.
Alright, bro, I know the game was ass. Hell, it barely passed its initial review with us. God damn, give it a break. Now, this may be the virtual machine or the fact that I have not touched this game in God knows how many years, but I fucking suck at this game.
I ought to kick your yip. Get over here.
Help me.
Maybe you should play solitaire.
Oh yeah, Bambo? Oh really? You think I'm not good enough to play your fucking game? I played your first game. It fucking sucked. But fine, if you think I'm not good enough, fine, I'll play solitaire. Maybe the people who actually watch this video will have more enjoyment watching that than your shitty game. Man, this was more enjoyable than your first game, you dough-looking bitch. Anyways, you're brought to the score sheet while upon dying and beating the area. Not much to say here. You write your name, gloat that you're at the top of the scoreboard, and you move on. Are these hunters now? I mean, yeah, the main three big bads are hunters, 100%, but are the others? Like, just looking through the swamp-ass grill. Gross. They seem like your standard run-of-the-mill rejects from the late 90s, not gonna lie. Bambo, what are you doing? You're supposed to be going after hunters, not regular people, you fucking psychopath. Anyway, Boog, as he's named, won't get the best of me. We're going back to swamp ass, baby. I did not like that. Did not like that at all.
Help me.
You know, Bambo might be onto something. Maybe I should stick to solitaire, because good God am I bad at this game. Nah, fuck him, I can do this.
Hey, check out the set of tires on that.
Hey, this vengeance stuff is cool.
Salt. Salt make deer healthy.
You don't point cannons, love machine. Ow!
Awesome jacket.
That's gotta leave a mark. Those bullets are starting to hurt. I should... Attaboy, now I'm getting somewhere.
Hey, baby, you look pretty hot right now. This is hard. There's two of you.
Just a little tranquilizer dart to put you in La La Land.
No more meat. Hey, wait a minute.
What can I get you, brother? Played your
Well, at least this game doesn't stereotype people.
You sure thoughts? I sure would.
Hey, my contract didn't say anything about that. This is what a computer is really for.
Hell yeah. Come on, Boog, I'ma kick your ass.
Whoa, look at that freak. Up again.
Die, you four-legged scum!
If you want to duck and avoid getting shot, press the shift key. Okay, watch the...
Keep this off.
See, Bambo? I told you we could do it. Oh, okay. Boog is now going into the woods to do some self-reflecting of his past transgressions. I hear you out there laughing at me for mixing my words up. Fuck you. But with that, we save and move to the next area. Now, as you can see by the sign, the Swamp Pass Grill is now closed and probably condemned because it's nasty in there. But with that being said, we're going to move on to the big city and to the business district, where we will find our next target, aptly named... Wait, that's his name. All right, Winthorpe Witherspoon. God, what kind of name is Winthorpe? What the fuck? Anyway, what's Bambo got to say about Winthorpe here?
World. Well, it's time some... This guy owns a telemarketing company. Clearly, he's a servant of Satan and deserves no mercy.
You know what, Bambo? I agree. Now, before we go in, I'm going to just point out the... here at the people that are protecting Winthorpe here. There's a fucking lost clown and a SWAT guy just hanging out, protecting this guy. What the fuck kind of... Whatever. Let's just get in there. Alright. Walked in, scared everyone off. Perfect. Now it's hunting time. Again, are these even hunters? Well, hunters or not, they gained Bambo's ire for protecting this pencil-pushing putz, so I believe the phrase is called collateral damage. And also, as a side note, don't worry, I'll be sure to show all of the quote-unquote hunters so we can get a better look at them, as well as show the death animations. Oh, I'm sorry, the animations of which they get tranquilized. I'm not gonna have Bambo come after me saying that people have died or cartoons have died in this series. He made it very clear in the beginning that no animals, no cartoon animals, nothing, not a single soul was harmed in the making of this game. And true to Deer Avenger fashion, as well as old PC games fashion, the game kind of bugged out, and now I have infinite ammo? I mean, okay. Makes it a lot easier than... It makes it a lot easier than, actually. Jesus Christ.
It's white. It's iodized. It's salt. Pieces.
How dare you interrupt my labor?
I'll worry about my blood pressure later.
Yeah, I'll say bye to your daddy for you.
I'm Sucko the Clown. Show's over.
Whoa, something from the Pleistocene era.
I hate deer. Deer don't eat good shooting.
Then the boss comes out.
I'll eat these myself.
Straight from the cast of Golden Girls.
You're messing with the wrong hussy hairball!
I got real bullets.
Let's get ready to rumble.
should duck once in a while.
You're venison, buddy. Hut, 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 hut.
Thank you, Pentium Technology, for that lifelike death scene. When will this stop?
Die, mother! Die! Sweet f***ing relief!
Juggling balls aren't the only...
Stucker.
Alright, now that we have totally, legitimately tranquilized all of the bottom feeders, it's time for the big fish himself to come out.
Did someone bring firecrackers to work? I'm gonna kick your sorry white-tailed ass. I'm gonna kick your sorry white-tailed ass.
Hey, who's hunting who?
Boy, now I'm getting somewhere.
And time. I kind of feel bad. Poor Winthorpe, he got cucked because I have a bug going on. He didn't stand a chance. Oh no. And now Winthorpe is going with Boog on the nature walk to hell. And with that, we only have one more place to go. The Armpit Estates. This is right now. This place is actual hell. Robert, while I was recording this portion, I spent over an hour trying to beat this area. Now again, I don't know if this is the virtual machine or because I'm actually dog shit at the game. But yeah, this part took me way too long and I just wanted to vent that frustration out. Anyway, back to the game. Alright, and with that, the suburban commando, as Bambo calls him, his name is Zeke 500 channel Suviman? What are these names, dog? What are these names? Wait, what the fuck? This man's killed 35 deer with guns. And 42 with his hands? Damn, that's impressive. Bambo, I don't think we should be dealing with this fucker. Apparently stealing cable is a hobby of his. Okay. And he's protected by 9 of his neighbors. Well, I guess that's 9 cases of collateral damage for Zeke here. Well, without further ado, let's go pay Zeke a visit and rile up the neighborhood, eh, Bambo?
EVs and firearms still don't make up for...
Well, damn. For a place called the Armpit Estates, this place sure looks clean. Oh, time to fuck all that up.
Hey, aren't you the guy from Deer Avenger?
Oh shit, it's Bob Pinciotti from that 70s show? Well, let's see, this is in the 90s now, so yeah, he really let himself go. That's unfortunate. Well, it's good to see that Zeke, despite being a pathetic excuse for a man stealing cable and running over deer one-night stands, he at least likes diversity in his neighborhood. Even got this homeless Russian guy trying to sip little sips of beer from dumpsters and whatnot. Now, before we go any further, I feel like this should have been brought up during the whole debacle of the Swamp Ass Grill, but just as a bit of a side note and a quick reminder, this game was created back in the late 90s, so a lot of the jokes and a lot of that stuff nowadays definitely would not stand the test of time. But I wanted to just please keep that in mind when we are looking at these games. Alright, now Zeke, we're gonna finish this and move on to the end of the game.
Lunch time already?
Appearing soon at a Holiday Inn near you.
Hey, aren't you...
Ooh, that's gotta sting.
It's not fair. I just got a satellite.
Ooh, this vengeance stuff is cool.
Now that's what I call a rat. Check out this rat. You're breaking a zoning ordinance.
Who's hunting who?
I don't have a sequel because I'm a bad shot.
Yup, just tearing up another street for the summer.
Nice doggy.
Ow!
This for vodka lovers everywhere.
Another day, another dork. Hey, do you recognize me?
Ow!
I'm the star of Deer Avenger 1. Nap time.
I'm cold enough. Maybe I could wear your fur coat.
Hey, my contract didn't say anything about live ammo. Ooh, I'm not into humanality, but damn, she's hot. Oh, God, I am a stud. Yikes! Where'd that nut come from?
It's not fair. I just got a satellite dish.
Oh my fucking god, that took me over a fucking hour to do. Holy shit. Yeah, go in the woods, Zeke. Go in there and think about your life choices, you fucking asshole.
Stop! No! Just kill me now! The horror! The horror! Dear God, no! Make it go away! For the sake of everything holy, we're only human!
Flower became known as the gladiolus because the leaf structure suggested its name many centuries ago to fighting men in ancient Greece. They found a strong resemblance between this long green blade and their swords. They called the gladius.
Well, I don't think they'll be running you over again anytime soon.
How did you ever find them?
Ah, I just looked in the yellow pages under Heartless Bastards, and there they were. Definitely not my proudest moment.
And that's the game. Honestly, a much better conclusion than what Deer Avenger 1 gave us. Oh wait, there wasn't an ending to the first game. But we have looked at this game, we have looked at all the hunters, all their deaths, technically. Sorry, Bambo. But let's head to the end of the video and give Deer Avenger 2 pretty much our verdict. Let's see if this game should be remembered. Well, with what we have seen from Deer Avenger 2, compared to Deer Avenger 1, it is a vast improvement. Where Deer Avenger 1 only had a bare bones level of gameplay and no story aside from I'm a deer and I'm pissed, so I'ma hunt hunters instead. Deer Avenger 2, Deer in the City, had an actual story in the game. I mean, yeah, the story is basically Bambo wanted to get with someone, and the lucky doe he came across ended up getting ran over by 3 drunk redneck hunters, and he wanted to enact vengeance on them and get into the good graces of the doe in question. But it was still more story than what we were given in the first game. The gameplay felt roughly the same, but Deer Avenger 2 added more to it with the health bar, taking damage, dying, adding salt to heal you, plus the fart button isn't for attracting hunters, it's for snuffing the life out of them. And of course the humor improved as well, with the witty jokes and one-liners getting better in this one than in the first game. Now, of course, the racial stereotypes are a lot more prevalent in this game as well. But again, I chalk that up to being a product of its time. Anyway, Deer Avenger 2, Deer in the City. Does this game deserve to be preserved and remembered? Absolutely. Deer Avenger 2 was a big improvement from the first game in all categories. Graphically, it looked better. It felt better to play. The added mechanics to the game itself. And finally, the addition of a story tying it together to be a great sequel. As well as a great standalone game. Because while it sounds like you need to play the first one to understand the second one, that's not the case at all. You do not have to touch Deer Avenger 1 at all because there is no story from the first game tying it together, aside from Bambo himself. And that's really nice because holy shit, trying to get the first game to run properly on your computer is a journey, let me tell you. So, Deer Avenger 2, Deer in the City, has earned a spot in the Hall of Fame, standing with my personal rating of a 7 out of 10. The reasoning for the 7 out of 10, well, it's because while it improved everything from the first game, it still didn't feel like a complete game to me. Well, with that being, if I was playing this on a computer for the first time, if I was playing this on a computer for the time, and I was younger, I'd probably have this game done within maybe half an hour, because the game in itself isn't hard, despite what I've shown you. It's not hard at all. But regardless, I still enjoyed the game. It was still pretty fun. It was funny to me. I had a blast playing it, minus the dealing with Mr. Suburban Commando. But regardless, Deer Avenger 2, enjoy your spot next to your less than desirable predecessor. And with that, I hope your sequel can fill the hooves you left us. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this review of Deer Avenger 2. Apologies for the delay. I know I mentioned getting this out within a few weeks of the first one, but I'm still fairly new to this format, so yeah, my bad on that. But regardless, I have to start working on the review for the third Deer Avenger game and put my virtual machine through hell to get this to work properly. So again, thank y'all so much for watching. Leave a like if you liked the video, dislike if you disliked it. If you want to see more, be sure to subscribe, as well as leave a comment on your opinions on the game that I reviewed or the video itself, or if you have a game you'd like me to review or judge. I'm always looking to expand that list I have going right now. But I've stalled long enough. Deuces, boys. What the? Oi, are you still here?